I wish I'm doing something better with my life.
Worrying about that self-worth again, Prince Tofa.
It all just come too easily.
The fact remains, sire. You will be king, and very soon. When your sainted mother and father died and left you in my charge, I promised them when you came of age, you would be ready for your reign.
I know, Sebastian, I know. I guess I'm ready to be king. But the thing of it is, I don't even know who I am yet.
I'm sure it'll come to you. Until then, might I suggest faking it?
Really?
You wouldn't be the first, and you wouldn't be the last.
To the castle.
To the castle! Oh, no, not you, Buttercup. I just wonder. Me, who am I? A far from perfect guy. A bum who wants to do what's right, but often does what's wrong. A kid whose voice is way off key, but loves to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I but the guy I am? That's who am I.
Christopher Rupert, Slayer of Dragons, Pit to ogres, destroyer of griffins and gargoyles, no friend to gargoyles. Dragon!
No. I got it. Come on. Me, who am I but the guy I am?
He's our hero, such perfection. He's the kind of guy that we all like to be.
Thank you.
What's the use of self-reflection?
Too much.
Church bells will ring when you are king. People will sing. There is no one quite like His Royal Highness.
Who am I?
Christopher Rupert,
A far
Slayer of Dragons,
big guy.
Ogres,
A jerk who
Destroyer of griffins and giants,
but often
no friend to gargoyles.
A kid whose voice is way off key, but works to sing a song. A guy who dreams like a lion, but wakes up like a lamb. Me, who am I but the guy I am? That's who am I. That's who am What a guy. Ha ha!
You there, impartial person. Fetch us some water.
Yes, sir.
Don't talk to her like that. How do you know she's poor?
Okay.
Look at her. She's filthy.
Okay, I need my tea. Here you are, sire.
Thank you, young lady. It's very kind of you.
It's just water.
Give her some money.
Really?
Yes, it's charity. You have things and she doesn't. You're going to give her some of your things so she doesn't have a revolution and take all of your things.
Spare change.
Any spare change?
Oh, the moment charity's mentioned, out comes every layabout.
Here, Aldo, woman.
Thank you.
Careful, sire, many of the very poor have weapons. Be gone with you.
No! Good sirs, this is merely Crazy Marie. She lives in the woods and comes to town only to gather what others throw away. She is kind and generous in every way, sweet and intelligent, but nuts.
She is harmless, I can tell. Lord Pinkleton, Sebastian, sheathe your swords. Oh, you're a good friend to Marie. How lucky she is to have a true friend such as you. Oh, I wish I have a true friend.
I'm standing right here.
Shall we journey on?
Very well, Lord Pinkleton. Be well, young lady.
Oh, I don't want charity.
Take this coin, then as a present, an admiration for true friends in this world. Buttercup! Oh, wait. Sorry, lots on my mind.
Thank you for saving my life, dear Ella. I shall return the favor.
Oh, I didn't do it to have the favor returned.
I have a shawl here that only has a few holes. And smells of cabbage. You can wear
Oh,
it.
not necessary. What a handsome man that was. And so kind and generous.
That is but not a man. That is Prince Topher, the slayer of giants and dragons. He has just returned to us from university. He is to be crowned king.
That man? A world leader. But he appears to have a heart, mind, and soul. It can't be. Marie, you're crazy.
Yes, I am. But that does not change the fact that he is our very own Prince Topher, and he has returned to be our ruler. Look at your coin, dear.
Why, it is him. From the left, such silly ears. And the crown doesn't help things. He should wear a floppy hat. Please, take this coin, Marie. Buy yourself something warm to eat.
Why is it always the very poorest who are the most generous? It breaks my heart.
Here is our Jean-Michel. He will spout gibberish now and bore us.
Be nice. Good day, John Michelle.
And do you know why the poor are the kindest to Ella and Crazy Marie?
No, but I have a feeling you're about to be most forthcoming.
Because it is a corrupt system with a smashed moral compass.
You will forgive me if I just stagger about and mutter.
Today, I will be going alone to the ball, to the castle, and protest the corruption that riddles our government.
It smells like cat.
You must come with me.
Cinderella! That is Madame, Ella's stepmother! Cinderella! You are in harm's way!
I have a vision for what this kingdom could be.
Cinderella, help me with my parcel this instant. Cinderella, foolish child, help me with my package. Careful, careful. Oh, no one knows the extreme torture I'm subjected to. I'm ignoring that. Charlotte, Gabrielle, come, daughters, come.
Oh, we're here, Mama.
We're exhausted being as beautiful as we look. Oh, Cinderella, help your stepsisters with their shrewd purchases. Hurry up. Into the house, daughters. The real one.
Madame isn't always so terrible. Sometimes she sleeps.
Gabrielle, I have brought from university a book with pictures of how people from other lands live and how they govern. Norway, Italy, Japan.
I've mentioned my interest in these places only in passing, and you have brought a whole book. Quit it, you.
And in 4 days from now, I would like to take you on a date. I'm organizing a soup kitchen and we need somebody to stir. And ladle.
Gabrielle! Oh, do not talk to that man! We are teetering precariously between upper middle class and lower upper class. We cannot be seen talking to a revolutionary. Into the house at once.
Why do I care? Why do I try? I'll never be good enough for her. I shall take this book and burn it.
Why not give the book to dear Ella?
Oh, yes! John Michel, if you don't mind, I would love to look at your book about how other countries live.
Then here, Ella, take it. I shall go my way alone and live my own life. I'm a loner. Oh, you're coming with me, right?
Of course.
Good.
A book. It's been so long since I've owned something just me.
Cinderella, get in there and clean the kitchen.
It's all finished.
Then prepare the dinner.
It's on the stove.
Then the beds must.
Beds are all turned over and your bed clothing is all laid out.
Well, and where did you get this book?
Jean Michel just gave it to me.
Well, so nice that people just give you things. Still daddy's little girl. And what's this doing here?
Well, that's my father's coat.
It's rags.
It's all I have to remember him by, please.
Well, it's rags now. Clean the porch with the rags.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who must always have her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl and go mad for love's a game I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a thief in Calcutta. I'm a queen in Peru. I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. unarmed when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be.
Just as long as I stay in my own little corner,
All alone
all alone
in my own
in my own little chair.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, a list of the Lord entreating thee.
A list of the lords entreating me with what?
105 requests.
Seems a lot.
I'll take this. Your Majestic Highness, in honor of your upcoming coronation, I proudly proclaim your kingdom a land of plenty and bounty. Now, can I have the imprimatur of your ring on this other announcement?
Right, sorry. Wait, what is this for?
It's complicated. Do you really want me going into it?
Prince Topher, listen!
What was that?
You must take responsibility for your actions.
Who is that yelling at the other side of the moat?
The people are being treated unfairly by your government.
Wow, he seems upset.
Rebel rousers. Ignore him. I actually have this new law which forbids any... If you can actually give me the ring, it'll save the trip.
Shouldn't we listen to what he has to say? People are not upset with mom and dad, were they?
Your parents had the good fortune to be royalty in a time of plenty. Since their unfortunate demise, I've tried my best to run this country, and I've tried my best to raise you in the finest of schools.
Hello? I'm talking here.
We should invite him up for a talk.
Ignore him.
I will not give up. If you won't listen, I'll shout this to the town square.
Oh, shout this to the town square. Perhaps it's time for a distraction.
What kind of distraction?
A royal wedding.
Wow, and that works.
Like a dream every time.
Who will get married?
Well, you.
That's just silly. Me? I don't know any girls. I went to an all-boys school off in the woods, then attended an all-male university on an island. Why do you do that to me?
Oh, for this happy day, we're going to find you a bride. Oh, the happy
Nonsense.
day.
How are you gonna find me a bride?
We shall have a magnificent ball. Dancing.
What?
Yes. Every eligible young woman who can afford a gown will attend. Now, that's a wonderful selection process right there. If you can't afford a nice dress, you don't have any business marrying a prince. Now, all the guests will be in mask. You will dance with every girl, and at the stroke of midnight, everyone will remove their mask, and you shall have found yourself a bride.
That's fast.
King and queen on the throne, and I'm there to guide you through all your decisions. It's really a win-win.
How would any woman fall in love with me so quickly? It just doesn't make sense.
A valid question, which we will answer sometime soon. Now, Lord Pinkleton, tell this to all the land. A pronouncement, an announcement. His Royal Highness, Christopher Rupert.
Oh, please don't say my full
Vladimir,
name.
Carl Alexander.
so
Francois
embarrassing.
Reginald, Lancelot Herman.
Herman?
Herman!
Gregory James is giving a ball.
Now is the time to act. No other time will do. Live and play your part. Don't give away your heart. Don't take what the world gives you. Now is the time to live. No other time is real. Yesterday has gone, tomorrow is a guess. Today you can see and feel. No, listen. Tradespeople, tinkers, and fishmongers. I shout to the prince, but he ignores me. If he and Sebastian can take the land of the very poor, it is only a matter of time before they take the land from all of us.
What is that?
For you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray.
Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. Hear ye, the ball, and that's not all. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. Hear ye, His Royal Highness Christopher Uber James is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
Hello, I'm talking here.
Oh.
Now is the time to act.
He's giving a
No
ball.
other time will do.
The prince is giving a ball.
He's giving a what?
A ball!
Now is the time to live. No other time is real.
The prince is giving a ball.
But
He's giving a ball. The prince is giving a woo!
His Royal Highness Christopher Uber, Windermere, Vladimir, Karl Alexander, Francois Reginald, Lancelot, Herman, Gregory James, he's giving a ball.
The prince is giving a what?
The prince is giving a ball. Your Majesty has this decree to attend the ball. All we require is an invitation and suitably fashionable attire. And the prince shall choose a woman from the ball to be his bride. That means anyone can be the queen.
Will he want a taller girl?
Or will he want a stronger girl?
Or will he want a smaller girl?
The prince is giving a ball.
I wish I were a bolder girl.
I wish I were a younger girl.
I wish I were an older girl.
The prince is giving a ball. I've wished a lot of things I don't wish anymore. But now I wished a lot of things I never wished before. I wish I might, I wish I would. I wish I might, I wish I would. I wish I were invited to the Prince's Royal Palace.
I can't wait.
now is the time to act.
We hear ye, but the prince is giving a ball.
Now is the time to live.
We hear ye, but His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert James is giving a ball.
He's giving a ball. His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert,
Christopher Rupert, Windermere Vladimir,
Slayer of Dragons,
Karl Alexander,
Destroyer of Gargoyles,
Francois Reginald,
Swordsman and Poets,
Lancelot Herman,
Gregory James is giving a ball. The prince is giving given a ball. The prince is given a ball. The prince
is giving
a ball. Is given a ball.
The prince is giving a ball. Falderall and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee, faddle-dee. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle. The prince giving a ball.
Cinderella, once you finish tightening delicate Charlotte's dress, we must move on to Gabrielle's hair. It's beginning to look, I fear, like a Bavarian pretzel. Cinderella! Cinderella. It is a most amusing name. Oh, I crack myself up. She sits by the cinders of the fire, and her name is Ella, so I call her Cinderella. Oh, why don't I have any friends?
Oh, well, face it, Mama, you're well versed in the art of ridicule.
Oh, I do have a flair for it, don't I, actual daughters? Watch and learn. Cinderella, go get ready for the ball. You are going to find a husband.
Am I?
Oh, ridicule. Got it?
I did.
That's terrible.
Oh, who cannot be at this hour? Everyone clear the room while I get rid of this imbecile. Cinderella, get that dress on Charlotte. Oh, what brand of idiot would... Why, Sebastian, what an unexpected delight.
Madame, I have but a moment. I invite you to hang upon my every word.
Oh, invitation accepted.
In tonight's ball, everyone will be in mask. The prince will be wearing a white mask. What color mask will your daughter Gabrielle be wearing?
Why, pink.
Oh, well, if the daughter is anything like the mother, I find the white mask and the pink mask should meet and fall in love.
Are you implying what I'm inferring?
Your daughter is all part of my master plan.
Oh, you are brilliant.
And you are perceptive. I shall see you at tonight's ball. Together, we shall make this so.
Come, daughters. Oh, Gabrielle, my Gabrielle, just look at you. You too, Charlotte, but really look at Gabrielle. Cinderella, fetch the blue box. From Venice, a piece of glass, spun to perfection, more valuable than diamonds. Each of us shall wear the tiniest piece of hand-blown Venetian glass. Let me paste this tiny bauble onto the neck of my courageous daughter, Charlotte. Let me place this tiny bauble onto the neck of my beautiful daughter, Gabrielle. Oh, perfume. Oh, come, two daughters that actually counts. Finish getting ready. Oh, who can that be? Must be good news.
Good evening, madam. Gabrielle, please forgive me for interrupting your momentous evening. I figured that for the ball tonight you might desire these wild flowers. I've picked them myself.
Oh, thank you, Jean-Michel. They're so beautiful.
And for the mother of the most perfect girl in all Gad's creation, I have gathered these myself.
You are not welcome here! Get out of my house!
Would you perhaps
Get
consider...
out and take your simple pleasures with you!
Madame, don't be mean. That was so nice.
No. Plans. We have plans. Plans that do not include Mr. Soapbox.
But he means well, and I think he likes me.
Oh, let me tell you a little bit about love, Miss Flowers in your hand and dreams in your head. I married your father for love. He died, and I cried. Then, I married Cinderella's father for money. He died, I got a house. We got a house. 7:30, ball preparation, double time. Cinderella, finishing glass. Charlotte, powder your sister's face.
I can't see.
Cinderella, my shoes. I'm hungry. Oh, Gabrielle feeds the baby. Cinderella, my cloak. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair, then the prince we shall ensnare. Then the prince we shall ensnare. Are we worthy? Yes, yes. Come, daughters, let us storm the castle. The crown is ours to lose. Posture, posture. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair, then the prince we shall ensnare. Oh, invitations. Come, daughters, let us storm the castle. The carriage awaits. Expensive bracelet, necklace, hair. Cinderella's not going anywhere.
One of the flowers from the bouquet was a wild rose. Its thorn has scratched my lip. Yes, I'm bleeding. I should walk up to the prince, scratch his lip.
Oh, no.
Make him drink lemonade. Oh, it will sting.
Well, that's just cruel.
Enough of taking things as they are. Now is the time to march to the palace, the peasants, the tradespeople, and finally get the prince to listen to us, instead of having his fancy ball.
You should do that. You should march up to the prince and talk to him.
He won't listen to me. He uses his castle to hide from the truth. Him meeting me will never happen. The only thing funnier is you going to the ball. Why don't you just go to the ball and ask the prince when he's going to start noticing the people are being evicted from their land? Oh, that's absurd.
Jean-Michel! I could go to the prince, and he might listen to me. And if I had a ball gown, I think I might look sort of nice. I am in the royal palace of all places when I meet the finest prince you've ever seen. And the color on my two stepsisters' faces is a queer sort of sour apple green. I am coy and flirtatious when alone with the prince.
and twaddle.
Oh, Crazy Marie, are you mocking me again with your gibberish?
Yes. Foddy-roll and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-foodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
So what if I do have a dream to see the prince again? And tell him what life in his kingdom is really like? And what it could be?
Exactly. And then to have him fall in love with you.
No one will fall in love with me. Why do you come to visit me tonight?
I just knew I would find you in the same little chair, in the pale pink mist of a foolish dream.
I am being foolish.
Then be foolish with me. What would you dream of?
An invitation to the ball, I guess.
Right here. There's an invitation.
What? But it's torn.
Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Just go. Now, what else would you dream of?
Why, a beautiful white gown, I suppose. A beautiful white gown sewn up with diamonds and jewels and a tiara on my head.
And on your feet?
Why, the most beautiful grosgrain pumps, I'd imagine.
No. Better. The Venetian glass that your stepmother so loves in her trinkets and baubles. An entire pair of shoes made only of Venetian glass.
Oh, how silly. I'd be the envy of them all. But how would I get to the ball?
Well, oh, you see this pumpkin over here?
Yes.
I'll turn it into a golden carriage.
And horses.
Those mice trapped in this cage.
And a fox as a footman, and a raccoon as a driver. Why, you are crazy, Marie. Why, in order to do that, you'd have to be a fairy godmother.
Well.
But Marie, you're a crazy woman. What are you doing in this beautiful gown?
You'd be surprised how many beautiful gowns have crazy women in them.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
But of course, my child. Well, actually, I'm everyone's fairy godmother. But you're the only one who's given me charity, generosity, and kindness. And now, I must make all the dreams we joked about come true.
But that's so improbable. Impossible.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such foddy-roll and fiddle-dee-dee, of course, is impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed dopes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. Ooh.
Impossible.
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 Impossible! But if you could be a beggar woman not 5 minutes ago and now you are my fairy godmother, then I guess anything's possible, right?
I suppose so.
So then you could change it all. You could make it all happen now.
But you could change it all. You could make it all happen.
Never, I couldn't.
You're right. It's all so impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage.
Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And 4 white mice will never be 4 white horses. Such fodderall and fiddle-dee-dee, of course, is impossible.
But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed jokes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every beautiful gown in all the land.
And as promised in our laughter, glass slippers. But Cinderella, I must tell you, all of this magic is very powerful, but it will end at midnight tonight. Now go to the ball in the name of every girl who has ever wished to go to a ball in a beautiful dress, in the name of every girl who has ever wanted to change the world she lived in. Go with the promise of possibility.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. It's possible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four like my star easily turn to horses. Such fodder all infidelity of courses. Quite possible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy-eyed jokes keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. It's possible.
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 Sebastian, honestly,
Only 200 more women to go.
So which one is it?
which one is which?
Duh, the prince. Which one is the prince? I mean, come on, what do you think I'm here for? The free food?
Well, a good time, a dance, perhaps?
Wrong answer. I've got marrying royalty on my mind. So which one? Is he here?
Well, maybe it's me.
Not likely. You're no prince, you're ordinary.
Oh, what makes you think I'm ordinary?
Well, we're doing a gavotte and you can't even keep the beat. When we get to the waltz, you're going to trip over your two left feet and land on your flat little bottom. End of discussion.
Well, hope to talk to you later.
I moved on.
How do you do?
How do you do?
Lovely dance, isn't it? I hope my dancing's all right.
Well, your dancing is absolutely princely. Oops, I let that slip out.
Ah, so you know.
I would know a wise and handsome prince anywhere.
Well, the last girl did not know.
You're kidding. Well, thanks for the heads up. Oh!
I think she does now.
Well,
So,
what can you tell me about yourself?
well, what would it please you to know, Your Highness?
What are your interests?
Why, whatever your interests are, Your Highness.
Okay, creepy.
Oh, excuse me, bye, sorry. Your Majestic Highness, before, when I was playing hard to get, it doesn't mean that I'm hard to get.
Okay. Oh, very creepy.
I love you.
Sebastian, I can't do this anymore. I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Get off
Okay, guys, settle down. Settle down. Settle down. Oh my God.
Away from him!
I cannot breathe. Oh God.
It's time for ridicule. Everyone take sides.
What happened to the nice girl?
Ignore her. We're playing ridicule. 2 circle spins, and when the music stops, 2 players out ridicule one another. Let's find you a bride.
Bum diddy bum bum, bum diddy bum bum. 1 and 2 and 3.
Oh, but my dear, I love that dress. No matter how many times I see it. Why, I remember when that dress was first in fashion, back when I was a young girl.
Oh, please don't speak of your childhood. For I have not brought a copy of the Old Testament to read aloud.
What do you even call that?
Well, it's awfully sophisticated.
It just seems like cruelty.
Sophisticated cruelty. There's a slight difference there. I keep forgetting what it is.
I'm not sure I want to play this game.
And yet, here we have another round at the ready.
Bum diddy bum bum, bum diddy bum bum. 1 and 2 and 3.
Oh. Age before beauty. You first, dear.
Oh, very much. You have such a lovely speaking voice. Have you ever considered reciting poetry?
What is she doing?
What? Do the ridicule.
I just wanted to say that I think you have a lovely speaking voice, and I just think you would sound really wonderful reading a book. I also really like that necklace. It's a great color for you.
Why are you doing this to me?
What is this poetry you practice?
It's just kindness.
Kindness?
What's that?
Oh, yes, you know, kindness is practiced now in all the great courts. Ridicule isn't done anywhere anymore. It's all kindness now, even in the French courts.
Kindness.
Yes, you know, compassion.
Who are you, you strange woman?
I don't know who she is, but she is very rich indeed. Look at her shoes. Venetian glass. Oh, my resentment is all consuming.
Kindness. You all must try it.
Kindness.
I'll be the first. Kindness. Isn't it wonderful to have a pleasant young lady such as yourself here in our court?
Thank you. And it's an honor to be at this wonderful party you're throwing.
It's like every time they speak, a part of me dies.
The room is filled with some of the most beautiful women I have ever seen.
Just saw the melon cake on a buffet. My favorite. Thank you to whoever made it.
It's like it was during the reign of Prince Topher's parents.
May his reign be a continuation of theirs.
Those were the glorious days.
Yes, but so are these. Look at all these magnificent guests.
You are so kind. Thank you. You make me wish I were a better person. There's something somewhat familiar about you. What could that be?
I admire how you change everything around, and yet I feel so comfortable around you. I feel as if I've met you before.
Well, thank you, Prince Topher.
10 minutes ago I met you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started wheeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the sky. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. I'm sorry to be so effusive. I'm usually not like this with a person I just met.
I feel the same.
You're just like such a phony.
So do I.
You do? Me too. My name is...
Topher. Short for Christopher. Yes, I know. And minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, I have found him. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again.
I may never come down to earth again. Only midnight.
I have to go.
Wait, don't go.
I don't want to, but Prince Topher, there's something I must tell you. You need to open your eyes to what's happening in your kingdom. The poor are getting their land taken. You must help them. You must.
I don't think that's kind. How can you say that's kindness?
This is all so wonderful. You are so wonderful, but I have to go.
Wait, young lady, where are you going? Wait, stop!
Your Highness, Your Highness.
She has run off. She left in the golden carriage. We must find her.
Madam, we'll take your carriage.
We have into the room.
Leave one of your daughters behind.
I'm sorry, we have to go. What just happened? No, seriously, what just happened? Why would a fellow want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble, I could break her little arm. Ow! Ow! Why would a fellow want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me?
Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink,
but not any pinker than a rose's.
her skin may be delicate and soft,
but not any softer than a doze's. Her neck is no wider than a swan's. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
Oh, God, footwear now falling from the sky.
He's gone. The carriage took a shortcut in the forest. Oh, lanterners, gentlemen, we have to find her, even if it's the last thing we do.
So disarming, and I really like the way he holds a room. Clever, cunning, ever charming. Oh, how do I make him see I'm special? Oh, it's a pity.
It's a pity.
I'm as pretty.
I'm as pretty.
Plus, I've got the patience of a perfect saint. Still, I'm waiting, always waiting. Nevertheless, I'm in a mess. Loosen my dress. Help me, I'm starting to wet. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a high-strung girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink.
What's the matter with
but
the
not
man?
any pinker than a rose.
What's the matter with the man?
Skin delicate and soft.
What's the matter with
but
the man?
not any softer than a doze's. Her neck is no wider than a swan.
What's the matter with
She's
the man?
as dainty as a daisy.
What's the matter with
She's
the man?
only as graceful as a bird.
What's the matter?
So
Why is the fellow going crazy? Why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? What's the matter with the man? 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 What's the matter with the man?
Your Majesty, Your Majesty.
Oh, Lord Pinkleton, where is she?
There are reports along the eastern road of a golden carriage.
10 minutes ago, I held her.
Your Majesty, we saw the golden carriage.
This I cannot explain. It simply flew into the mist.
I know it seems impossible, but
Impossible? Then we shall do the impossible. Ten minutes ago, we were dancing in the palace of all places, and her gown was like a cloud of snowy white. How the moonlight beam its faint upon her faces, till she vanished like a phantom in the night. I just know I will find her. You're the girl of my dream, and the thrill is more than my heart can bear.
Look, a carriage.
That's it! That's the one! Come on!
He was tall, very tall, and his eyes were clear and blue. He was slim, very slim, in his coat of snowy hue. When we walked across the ballroom floor, it was like a thing divine, and all the ladies turned their heads, so naturally I turned mine. The chandeliers were shooting stars, the drums and horns and soft guitars were sounding more like nightingales. The window curtains blew like sails, and I was floating just above the floor, feeling slightly taller than before. He was tall, very tall.
When I left this house, I thought that one of my daughters would become queen and I'd never have to come back into this. And now, well, I'm back here to this.
Was the ball a disappointment, Madame?
The prince, despite being well born and raised by our Lord Protector, had the most appalling manners. Appalling! He spent the entire night talking and dancing with some little nobody. The prince has fallen head over heels for someone else. If he keeps this up, I may not want to go out with him. What was going through his Royal Highness's thick skull? The way he looked at her with respect? I hope no man ever looks at me that way. If that girl had any moral sense of what's right in this world, she wouldn't have appeared at the ball at all.
But can you imagine how she must have felt tonight? Arriving at the ball and meeting the man of her dreams?
No, I cannot, for my mind has no room for the puerile and rank.
I can imagine it, I think.
I can imagine it.
I can imagine it too, and I have no imagination.
When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with a wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace silhouetted on the sky above the park, and below them is a row of lighted windows, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark.
It looks that way.
The way you say.
She acts as if she knows.
I do not know. These things are so. I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom and the room itself is floated in the air, if you're suddenly confronted by His Highness, you are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid He'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you mustn't make the first advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating. Then you seem to hear Him asking you to dance. You make a bow, a timid bow, and shyly answer yes.
How would you know that this is so?
I do know more than guess.
You can guess till you're blue in the face, but you can't even picture such a man. He is more than a prince, he's an ace.
But sisters, I really think I can.
Can what?
I think that I can picture such a man.
He is tall. Turn a girl to gravy.
Oh, and I can imagine it.
I can imagine it too. The squinting isn't my sinus condition. I'm imagining it too. Oh, I'm throwing caution to the wind. I'm imagining it as well.
Can you imagine what that girl would be feeling like when dancing with the prince? A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Oh, Charlotte, come on, sing along.
Okay, but it's not gonna be any good. A lovely night, a lovely night, a finer night you know you'll never see.
La 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 la. You meet your prince, a charming prince, as charming as a prince will ever be. La 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 la. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you while he is whispering,
Darling, I love you.
you say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, lovely night. The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above you while he's whispering, darling, I love you. You say goodbye, away you fly, but on your lips you keep a kiss. All your life you'll dream of this lovely, 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 lovely night.
Isn't it so nice how the needy just keep on going? Cinderella, clean up this mess. The only thing that I have to comfort me after this disastrous evening is the fact that the prince was so devastated when his dream dates ran away.
Oh, it was hilarious. The powder room was full of yammering when we were leaving. Why did the girl run away? My guess that up close she was physically unappealing. Cinderella, clean up this pigsty of a parlor. Why is there a pumpkin on the table? It makes no design sense. Shut it!
Is there anything else you would like to know, Ella?
Oh, no, it sounds like a really marvelous ball. I only wish I could have been there.
How did you know all that happened at the ball earlier this evening?
I just supposed it. Imagined it. Had a vision.
Interesting. Quick, how many fingers behind my back?
2.
3. Fascinating. Where are your visions now?
You're being silly. You're just picking on me just because I said the prince was wearing a white jacket and...
You didn't say it. And he was. Something's going on here.
You're being absurd more than usual. I really need to finish cleaning and then I'm gonna...
Let me help you with that. Your hand is so rough and calloused from work. Just like the hands of the woman I shook this evening who danced with the prince.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was you tonight, wasn't it? It was you. How did you dance in glass shoes?
You won't tell the others, will you? Madame and Charlotte?
No, never.
Are you angry at me for stealing the prince from you?
I will confess a secret to you. I never loved the prince, or even liked him. There's someone else that I want.
Oh, how wonderful for you. Who is it?
Well, Madame hates him.
Madame hating him doesn't really narrow the field. Who is it?
If I promise to keep your secret of the prince, can you keep my secret of my forbidden love?
I can, and I will.
It's Jean-Michel, the firebrand!
Jean-Michel is a good man and seems angry for all the right reasons.
He wants to change the world and make it a better place. You gotta love a guy like that.
You may one day win Jean-Michel, but I will never win Prince Topher. If he saw me as I truly was, he'd want nothing to do with me.
That's not true. He would love you for who you are.
How do you know?
I just do. Well, if Madame Ver saw me with Jean-Michel, why, I shudder to think what she might do. Are you sure you can keep my secret?
Yes, we shall have a secret. That will make us
co-conspirators.
Friends.
Sisters.
May we both find our loves.
And our lives. The stars in a hazy heaven, trembling above me,
danced when he promised always to love me.
The day came through.
Away I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss.
All my life I'll dream of this
lovely, lovely night.
I wake in the loneliness of sunrise, when the deep purple heaven turns blue, and start to pray as I pray each day that I'll hear some words from you. I wake in the loneliness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea, and ask the moon, oh, how soon will my love come home to me? I have found her. stillness of evening, looking out on a silver flake sea. And the star moon, oh how soon will my love come home to me? Will my love come home to me?
Honestly, sire, 3 nights in a row you search, and here it is, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's as if you're testing my good nature. The moment that girl ran, which we all must admit seems to imply she has a criminal record. The second she left, you don't want to dance with any of the other girls.
Sebastian, are there people in our kingdom who has their home taken from them?
If there were, I will tell you.
Do they need our help?
Everyone donated joyfully. Ignore this talk. Where did you hear it?
The girl.
I don't know if she's to be trusted. Please, sire, come back to the castle. The paperwork is piling up.
No, something isn't right.
As you say. The ring, sire.
Right. Wait, what are you stamping this time?
Nothing, sire. Hardly worth troubling your beautiful mind over.
Let me read it.
Let me explain before I go into your...
I'll read this on my own.
Your future majesty.
I'm reading this now. Thank you.
But please...
That will be all, Sebastian. I'll ask you if I have anything I need to explain. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Sebastian!
Sire, let me explain.
How can you do this in my name?
I am trying hard to maintain this life for you. Without my watchful eye, you would be a pauper. Would you like that?
I need the girl. The one who talked to me. I need to talk to her.
Troublemaker.
We'll have another ball, a banquet, and she'll come to that.
She won't come. This is lunacy.
She won't come. We have a banquet tonight, and you're inviting everyone in the kingdom.
Sire, don't forget who you're talking to.
Don't you forget who you're talking to. We're having a banquet tonight, and I'm inviting that girl.
Very well, sire. She won't show. You don't even know her name. If she really thought you were with her high ideals, she would have stayed, wouldn't she?
A banquet.
The prince is looking dreamy-eyed. He has since giving the ball. And still he wants to find his bride, the one he lost at the ball. So spread the word throughout the land. The prince is throwing a banquet.
Hear ye! Hear ye!
It is his wish the woman he met at the ball will attend. As for the rest of us, well, what can I say? There's going to be a ham. Talk it back to me.
Hear ye! Hear ye!
And of course, I'm going to keep a watchful eye on the one who is there. I'm not giving control this time. Spread the word.
Hear ye! Hear ye! His Royal Highness Christopher Uber James is giving a banquet tonight. Invitation only.
A banquet tonight? Cinderella, where are you? Oh, Cinderella! Where can...
His Royal Highness Christopher Uber, dopey and dreamy-eyed, can't find his lady, hoping to see her, asking where is she?
Cinderella! social events in 1 week. Now, granted, I have never looked lovelier, but my physical perfection comes at a price. Oh, gloves, that's what it was. Oh, where are my gloves?
Ella, over here. Don't tell Madame you have the gloves quite yet. Yes, I know she'll be abusive later, but trust me, it shall all be worth it. I'm going to tell Madame that I'm sick.
Oh, do you need me to get
I'm
you
not
some-
really sick. I'm just pretending. It's just like when Charlotte pretended to be sick to get out of things she didn't like the 3rd and 4th grades. I'm going to be sick just as we are leaving for the carriage. Madame and Charlotte will leave without me. I will then change back into my regular clothes and meet my secret crush, Jean-Michel. I'm taking him up on his offer to go help in the soup kitchen.
A soup kitchen.
I get to ladle. You heard me. And guess what will happen to this beautiful dress and invitation? I shall loan them both to you. You shall go in my stead and meet the prince and fall in love and get married and exact revenge on Madame and try to keep Jean-Michel out of the stockade. Chala chala, the way my mind works.
Cinderella, where are my gloves?
And don't worry about Madame. She never notices anything that isn't her.
Your gloves are right here, Madame.
Oh, why didn't you tell me you had my gloves, foolish child? Oh, Charlotte, make haste, and those shoes are delicate and dainty.
My feet burn at the heat of 100 suns.
The carriage awaits, daughters.
Oh, Madame, my stomach. I must have eaten something this morning that does not agree with me.
Oh, no. This can't interfere with my plans for the banquet.
Go, you go. Let Charlotte meet the prince and fall in love, and let her become queen.
I think I can make that work.
I shall do this battle with only half of my troops. Oh, Cinderella, fetch the physician. If Gabrielle is feeling better, send her to the banquet immediately. Gabrielle, get better. I insist upon it. Keep the invitation.
Thank you, Mother. I'll come if I feel better.
Not on the dress! Oh, Charlotte, the carriage awaits.
Shh. Quickly, I'll change, and you knock on the door. Okay?
It knocked back.
Then open it.
Hello, Ella.
Well, good day, Jean-Michel.
I'm sick of hiding in the shadows like a fearful person.
Would you rather see Madame?
Hiding is nice.
How are you, Jean-Michel?
Oh, I'm going out with Gabrielle, and I'm wound up like a tick. First, we shall go to the greengrocer and beg him for whatever scraps he may have. Then, we shall slave over a hot stove and serve a meal to the very poorest. I do hope she's not expecting this much fun every night.
Good evening, Jean-Michel.
Oh, good evening, Gabrielle. I much prefer you in this simple attire. You no longer look like a carnival attraction.
Oh, you speak such kind words to me all the day long. And what of the soup kitchen this evening?
Our first responsibility is with the poor. Then we shall march to the palace and I shall speak to the prince. We have only one thing to worry about.
What's that?
That he'll even listen to me.
Well, Ella might be a help. You know she's talked to the prince.
What? Ella talked with the prince.
She went to the ball. They were talking about the kingdom and how to make things better. And tonight she's going to the banquet.
The whole world is upside down. But don't you know what this means? If Ella really did talk to the prince, then maybe I could speak to him and he'll be open to my suggestions. What do you call this feeling I have?
Optimism.
Optimism. I have to do this more often.
You can march up to the prince and talk to him.
I can march up to the prince and talk to him.
You can be a leader.
I can be a leader.
You can be my boyfriend.
I can be your boyfriend. Wait, whoa, what did you just say? This seems very counter-revolutionary.
I like the man who wants to change the world, but I also like the man who brought me flowers.
Who brought you flowers? Oh, wait, I did. No, wait, I couldn't.
You just said so. Optimism.
Optimism?
Let yourself go.
I could be your boyfriend?
Yes.
Yes, yes. Wait, am I your boyfriend?
Yes!
Yes, yes.
So that's how it is. My own daughter, my flesh and blood, deceiving me for someone so decidedly unsuitable. I had plans for you, Gabrielle. I had created a whole life for you, and this is how you show your gratitude.
All dressed up and ready for the ball. How do I look?
And you think you can go to the banquet? I never loved your father. I just wanted his money. You have been nothing but a nuisance to me since the day he died. You think you can wear a ball gown? You think that is acceptable? You should be in rags. No! Mother, please stop! I am no longer your mother. To the devil with you! Get out of my house! Please stop! I shall decide what to do with you later. Why did you have to make me doubt myself? I was doing so well.
At last, a friendly face.
Ella, sweet child, hurry. You shall be late for the banquet.
No, look. Everything is ruined.
The prince needs you. He wants you.
Every time I try and I take a step forward, Madame pushes me back. The prince would never love me if he saw me as I truly was. I can't keep fighting.
If you have a dream, then very soon thereafter, you're going to have to fight for it.
Oh, but my life...
Why, otherwise, how would you know the dream is yours?
Beyond the voice that keeps insisting no, there is something more than doubting, breaking through the darkness, something that sets your heart aglow. Someone wants you, you know who. Now you're living, there's music in you. Now you're hearing something new, someone playing the music in you. Now you're living, you know why. Now there's nothing you won't try. Move the mountain, light the sky, make a wish come true. There is music in you.
But I can't go to the ball. My clothing is in tatters. It's all I have.
Yes. Perhaps we need even more tatters. More! Rags! 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 Rags, rags, rags. Tatters and shatters and bags. Make the new from old. Tatters that matter and rags. Spin them into gold! Now, place these rags in my bag. Cinderella, remember, the magic is gone at midnight.
Yes, the magic is gone at midnight. Is there anything else?
Why, the glass slippers are already upon your feet. And oh, yes, this book that Jean-Michel gave you about the world. Now, you only have the entire world to help you. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want to be. The song you will sing your whole life through. Move the mountain, light the sky, make our wish come true.
Dinner is served.
This is still an option. I love you so much.
Your future majesty, I believe all the guests have arrived. It's time for the banquet.
I'm still waiting for her. She has to come.
Very well, sire. But be warned, this party is a pack of gossip. I'd hurry along if I were you.
Prince Topher!
Are you here?
I'm so sorry I'm late.
I know if I had a banquet, you would come.
And I'm sorry I ran away before. I just
And you're even more beautiful than I remembered.
Did you really have this whole banquet just for me?
I will throw 1,000 banquets to find you.
And that thing you said about me being more beautiful than you ever imagined, is that real too?
Yes, yes, of course.
Wow. What do you know about that?
I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about what you said about the people having their home taken away. The court tells me to ignore such talk, but
you know that if you're going to be a king, you're going to have to start listening to things that other people tell you to ignore.
Yes, I know. I want to meet all my people, not just the ones Sebastian let me see. I don't know how, it's impossible.
That might be even more possible than you can imagine. My friend Jean-Michel and my sister Gabrielle are on their way right now with some of your people to talk to you.
Talk to me? But if things are as bad as you say they are, aren't they gonna hate me?
Just be yourself. They'll see the man that I see. Now, quick, they're coming, they're coming. Friends, this is Prince Topher. Prince Topher, this is John Michel. He is a wonderful man with lots of great ideas.
No. It's nice to meet you.
And this is my sister Gabrielle. And this is Yvonne and her baby.
Ah, I see the resemblance.
That's Sam.
It is an honor to meet you, sir.
It's an honor to meet you.
Hey, this prince is all right.
Okay, I'm holding a baby.
You can talk to him like a person.
Yeah. Prince Topher. John Michel has something he would like to say to you.
These people have had their homes and property taken from them. I have said this before, but now I know what it's like to have someone you love lose their home. We need your help. We need to have our voices heard.
Yes.
Yes. For you just can't wait to be served by fate on a silver plate or a tray. Now is the time of your life, the time of your life is today.
Yes, I know. And trust me, I know how it feels to be overlooked. I want to help, but how?
Fal-de-roll and fiddle-dee-dee, fiddle-dee-faddle-dee-fumble. All the dreams in all the world go oops, and out they tumble.
What is that?
Of course. It's here.
What's here?
Do you know it?
I've read it at the university.
Look. Chapter 2.
Of course. Chapter 2, of course.
Chapter 2? I didn't get that far.
Yes, chapter 2. Oh, I should have known. People, I have a plan.
Oh, yay!
Long live Prince Topher.
Prince Topher, what are you doing surrounded by these ragamuffins?
Sebastian, you say there are no people who needed our help. What do you call them?
From their attire, I assume artists.
We demand to have our voices heard.
Yes.
That's a very good idea. People's voices must be heard. Now, there is a way for all to be seen and heard. It's in this book. People, in a month, we will vote for a new job. I shall create the post of Prime Minister. Someone who will counsel me. And I nominate our current Lord and Protector, Sebastian.
I am unworthy, sire.
And I also nominate this man, Jean Michel. Let the people decide. The way things are and the way things could be, rich or poor, everyone gets one vote.
One person, one vote. What's the fun in that?
People, in a month, I give you an election.
Long live Prince Topher.
Oh, right. That's a very good idea. Now, everyone, rich and poor, into the castle for a free banquet.
No.
You did it. I knew you would.
I did do it. And I think I finally know who I am now.
You're smiling. I've seen you smile before, but never like that.
I know the king that I can be. Just, fair, kind-hearted. I found myself and you've showed me the way.
You seem so sure of yourself, so sure of everything.
I feel I can answer any question that gets thrown at me.
You can!
Oh, with you I can. But there's one question I do not have the answer for. Do I love you because you're beautiful? Or are you beautiful because I want you? Am I making believe I see in you a girl too lovely to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I love you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as beautiful as you seem?
Am I making believe I see in you a man too perfect to be really true? Do I want you because you're wonderful? Or are you wonderful because I want you? Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem? I feel like we can change the world, you and I. To the banquet? To the banquet. What time is it?
Only midnight. What?
Midnight! I have to go, I have to go.
Whoa, why do you leave me? How can you leave?
Topher, if you saw me as I truly was, you'd never want me. I have to go.
Don't go.
I don't want to go. But I must.
Oh, guards! Anyone help! Oh, someone stop her! Ah!
Hear ye! Hear ye! 8 o'clock and all is well. A great day in the kingdom. In 1 month will be our first free election of Prime Minister of the land. The candidates are John Michel and our current Lord Protector, Sebastian. But tomorrow, all women come to the palace and try on the glass slipper. Whosoever fits it shall be married to the prince. Oh, this is the biggest news cycle I've ever shouted. I'll be back at 11 with local weather and sports. Hear ye! Hear ye! The prince intends to search until he finds a girl who fits a bell. Well, not the bell, the shoe I mean. The shoe to fit a queen. The shoe does not fit. It does not fit. The shoe does not fit. The shoe does not fit.
Try on the shoe. Make sure to make eye contact with this parent. For our family, you shall try on the shoe first.
Well, don't you mean only? No one has seen Cinderella since you yelled at her 2 nights ago. And you got rid of Gabrielle because she likes the guy who might be our new prime minister. Wow, good call there.
Oh, I don't know what is going on with this world. Everything I thought was true is trash. All that meant nothing to me now seems to to mean everything.
The shoe does not fit.
Here goes nothing. Me again. Hey.
There you are. I've just decided that if I become prime minister, I'm gonna marry you.
Wow, the stakes are really piling up.
The shoe does not fit. The shoe does not fit.
Of course it doesn't fit. I'm not the girl the prince has fallen in love with. None of us are that girl.
Everyone's tried on the shoe. Can we end this charade?
Everyone truly tried on the slippers?
Yes.
I haven't tried on the slipper.
Who is that? Is that Ella? I can't.
Everything has led you to this moment. Now you have something to believe in. Yourself.
Go ahead. Try on the shoe. Make yourself look like a fool.
It's too rich.
You can do it.
That's my sister.
Have we met before?
Yes, but we are seeing each other for the first time right now.
No.
The shoe fits.
It is you. You who danced with me and showed me my own kingdom and offered me water when I was thirsty. Oh, please don't run again. I cannot bear it.
It was you. We both know how horribly I've treated you ever since your father's death. I know I'm not worthy of your famous kindness.
Madame, you have treated me very poorly indeed. But I now say to you the 3 kindest words I know. I forgive you.
Thank you. Do you think that includes me?
For you, it probably involves several hours of community service.
You're wonderful. Can I have your name now?
Cinderella.
Cinderella, it's beautiful.
It's a name I once hated, but starting today, I think I'll keep. So that anytime anyone anywhere ever thinks something is impossible, they'll just say my name and know better.
Cinderella, I love you so much, I don't know what to do.
Oh! Well, Is marriage still on the table?
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my, yes. You have to marry me. I mean, will you marry me? Cinderella. Will you marry me?
Yes, my handsome prince. I will marry you. In the arms of my love, I'm
In the arms of
flying.
my love, I'm
Over
flying.
mountain and meadow and glen, and I
like it so well.
And I like it so well.
For all I can tell.
Like it so well.
And I like it so well. For all I can tell. I may never come down again.
I may never come down to earth again.
The fields are a glowing autumn yellow, and the sky is a rapture blue. It makes you wish when you fall asleep, you will dream about the view. It's hard and improbable and pretty as a page from the fairy tale books. It makes you wish that the world could be as lovely as it looks. Sing sweet sounds you can hear in the earth and down from the sky. What a lucky girl! What a lucky guy! What a girl! What a guy!
Someone wants
Now you're leaving. There's music in you. In you.
Now you can go wherever you want to go. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to be. And love will sing your whole life through. The mountain, like the sky, make a wish come true. There is music.
I'm good.
I can't see.
Shit.
You guys go off stage.